Hello everybody and welcome back to Coffee Talk! We're back with another day, September 24th, 2023, and I'm excited to see what this day brings, so let's just get right into it. Let's see, lionfish invasion decrease. A successful trial? Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Inumimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Ooh. There's something missing from the drawer. Uh-oh. Did I misplace it? What did we lose? Looks like bad weather again tonight. Again! Let's check our phone then. Oh, Bailey's is on here now. That sounds good. Does that mean Bailey's is gonna be here today? Okay, let's see. Aqua. It's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Oh, she's talking about the contract. I have tons to think about every day. Like how to make your timeline more fun. I could really use a good cup of tea right now. Ooh, bad traffic at Yale Street, avoid. Alright, that's all we got for now, it looks like. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Fingers crossed? I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Oh, it's the couple of the century! It's too dainty. Dainty. What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Uh-oh. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bae. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Oh no, trouble in paradise? Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey, Yabby, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh no, her horns are glowing. I don't think you should have asked me. Bae, don't put Yabby on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. That's true, very true. Please stop staring at me. Thank you. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also expensive. We have to be realistic. But weddings in general are expensive. They don't have to be. I mean, if this is stressing y'all out so much, maybe just elope. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. Jesus! That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Oh my god, guys, please. Do you even know half these people? Oh god, that's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal, with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to. Oh no. Saved by the bell. This is so awkward. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Yabby. Of course! What can I get you? Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good? And with a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Alright, let's see what we can try. But what's missing from the drawer? Oh, my fidget spinner! What happened to my fidget spinner? I guess I wasn't supposed to use that? Or, okay. So coffee, and cinnamon? Coffee with spice. What about coffee, ginger? We can experiment a little bit. Okay, that makes that. I'm gonna trash it. What about... Jingle beans? That's beautiful, serve it. Here's the jingle beans for the lady. Oh, that's novel. Perfect. I can feel myself relaxing already. What? You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all. I mean, it's coffee and cinnamon. Oh, they're smiling. You're weird. I guess we're both weird. Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? That we are. Hyde! Welcome back, my lovely weirdo. My perfect misfit. Hyde is like, oh god, get me away from this. There's a third person in here. This is so much better. It really is. There we go, you guys are getting it. Have I mentioned I love your smile? Never enough. Ugh, disgusting. Hyde, you just got here. Don't start drama already. Oh god. Ooh, we leveled up with Lua. And, oh, I thought we got another story, but I think it's the coffee. What is the description for Jingle Bells? A warm drink with a kick for Christmas mornings, also perfect against headaches on rainy work nights. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down. And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever you were doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work. Alright then. Did you hear me, Abby? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Alright, is this... Should we try making that hibiscus with ginger now? Because we do have ginger now. Maybe... Okay, but it's double it. So what if I do hibiscus, ginger, cinnamon? Because that was the spice for Lua. Okay, maybe switch it around. Hibiscus, cinnamon, ginger. Nope. What about just hibiscus and ginger? Because now I have it. Ooh, Zobo. That's gotta be it. I felt up for a challenge, so... Ooh, I got an achievement, Bloodish Red. Try this. If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you cracked the Hyde code. If I can get Galahad, I can get Hyde. Well? This is kinda troublesome, Yabby. You know me a little too well. Ah, so I take it this works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one. Oh, so you knew the name of the drink, but you weren't gonna tell me, I see. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. You little shit. Forgive an old man for his old jokes. Anyhow, this is only the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me zobo like this. Every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats flow by. That sounds lovely. She was a good friend. Ooh, let me look at these again. Looks like we leveled up Hyde, maybe? Oh, we did! Nice. Part of a Lost Angels agency, old enough yet still seeking truth and purpose in life. And what is the description of Zobo? A traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger kick supported by cloves and pineapple. I don't have cloves and pineapple. Where are we getting this stuff? Magic, I guess. Alien magic. We are an alien after all. She isn't anymore? Heh. When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go. Oh. That's sad. You get used to it. Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love? I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Oh. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Well, yes and no. Now they're the ones arguing. I mean, I guess they were arguing last time too, but now it's about centerpieces and colors. Ooh, Dad just found a missing photo album from my childhood and I can only wish you could see how cute I am as a kitten. Aww. Anyway, back to the drama. Oh, they're smiling. Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, stressful. Suitably entertaining. That's another word for it. That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Oh, could you sound any less enthusiastic? Hey! Oh, there they go again. Me and my game self have the same reaction. Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Yabby. Don't tempt me. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. I mean, he makes a good point. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, Yabby. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Hyde, why you smirking like that? Oh. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's? I think... something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Yes, chocolate with honey and milk could work. Alright, I like a straightforward, drink. Oh, chocobi miruku! There you go. There we go, a chocobi miruku for you. Perfect. This feels so good, Yabby. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. Yo, you're my friends. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming. But of course, you're our valued customers. And friends. Ooh, the thunder. And we've seen this one before. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Sounds like an oxymoron. I hope Lua doesn't get too soaked. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? It's a good point. You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not too complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it.
Then maybe that's all you need. It doesn't have to be extravagant.
That's not a bad start in truth. But if you don't have a specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Chill. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that, to have a special day.
But you can't afford it?
But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that. Is it too much, too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding.
Is that what she wants?
You're a remarkably presumptuous young man.
Mr. Hyde.
No, that's all right. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it.
True, he's blunt, but he's gonna say it anyway, and you probably need to hear it.
Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here, going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone, no, especially when you love someone, you should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her, with 1,000 suggestions a minute, or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself. But what if we take so long that we reach old age, and we're still not married?
But you don't have to be married to be happy together.
If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win.
That's very true, Hyde.
And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me.
Oh, he got you. I'm not helping, sorry.
Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear.
Well, I think you needed to hear it.
Bailey's. But it also wasn't wrong. Giving her time to figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde?
Oh, that's his specialty.
Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling. That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling, doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you going to do then? Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course.
Didn't they try and beat the shit out of you? Bailey's doesn't know this story, I don't think.
Come on, I'm obviously kidding.
Are you?
Whew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them.
Hyde, please.
Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise, like it's some sort of startup. Are we seriously talking about the Mafia right now? That's for me to know? and you to wonder about.
Mr. Hyde likes to play a little.
Guilty as charged. Yeah, you did bamboozle me with the drink. You knew all along. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything.
That's true, I can agree with that.
I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go in slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting? And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt, shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you. Uh-oh. I'm moving here to be closer to them.
Gala! It's Gala, isn't it? It's Gala!
What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing.
Oh, change the subject, Hyde.
Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally.
Dang, that was kind of fast. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Baileys?
No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home. And keeping bickering? Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink.
Aw.
I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while. Good elf. Enjoy your night then. I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Yabby.
Of course!
Have a good night, Mr. Baileys.
Bye! I liked having Hyde here 2 days a week. So, tell me more about this.
Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked.
Oh no, did you get hit too?
I know old man Georgie said this area is safe. And it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. Have I not earned it yet? It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch.
So you slipped his watch?
Aha, you know me so well, Yabby. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing. I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped. And I snuck out of the hotel room.
Freaking teenage escape.
There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well.
He had your car keys.
He had my car keys, and I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view, for the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it, when suddenly, we hear a tap on the window.
Let me guess, that was Gala?
The wolf himself. He peers inside. Then he starts banging on the door so hard the car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze. And then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside.
Oh no! Mr. Hyde! You're not winding me up, are you?
Oh, Yabby, I wish.
Oh no!
Sorry, it still sends me to a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that.
That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one.
Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have a chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag.
Oh my god! This just reminds me of the fuzzy handcuffs he gave Gala in the credits of the last one.
Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. It was, if as not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick up out of the grass.
Poor Gala.
Tisk, Gabby, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say, poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco.
I wonder why.
But I couldn't be angry at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming.
Oh, did you?
He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere.
I can see why he reacted the way he did.
In a compromising position. I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks.
That doesn't sound unfair.
I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over.
Aww.
And it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I.
That's sweet, though. I like it. A sweet story. Well, sweet and funny and kind of ridiculous, but a sweet story nonetheless.
You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental, That's what you took away from that story? But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place.
Until I tell Gala. No, I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that.
Still, the rain has stopped, and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred.
I hope the car is safe and sound.
So do I. And Yabby?
Yes?
Nah, nothing. Have a good night.
Good night, Mr. Hyde. You can't just do that to me! I want to know, what were you gonna say? Was it about what you whispered? And safe journey home. Come back! Please! Hey, I made that drink. By accident. Well, not by accident. But something else was more important. Aw, but what a sweet episode. I'm glad that Hyde was there. He does give pretty harsh advice, but it's needed. He doesn't cut corners in his advice. He's very slap in the face with it, and sometimes that's what you need. And it seems like that's what Bailey's really needed to hear. I kind of like it because now both Bailey's and Lua have gotten, like, advice from Hyde, which I like a lot. I like seeing Hyde again. I wasn't expecting to see him so often. He wasn't in the first game a lot because, you know, he was traveling from LA and such. But having him here again is so much fun. I love Hyde so much, and seeing this side of him that we didn't really get to see before. He's so sentimental, and he's got all these funny stories and sweet stories. He likes to joke around, but he'll still give the harsh advice when it's needed. Oh, and that story, it sounds so silly, but it's so sweet. Gala cared so much. Even if it was just a job, you can tell that they're such good friends now. Maybe more. I think that Hyde wants more, based on what we've seen so far. And also what he whispered. He's coming here to be closer to Gala. It's so sweet. I hope we get to see them together sometime. I don't think they've been in the cafe at the same time yet, have they? Hopefully they can meet up again and we can hear some more stories from them. I want to hear more. I want to see more. And hopefully Bailey's will take Hyde's advice to heart and that wedding will get some progress. Because honestly, I feel like they're pushing it a little too much. Maybe this is just my own mindset. But if you don't know what you want, then don't do it, because a wedding is supposed to be a special day. But you can't, like, lose your mind over it. If you want it to be a special day, you have to make it special. And if you pressure yourselves and push yourselves to do it really fast and make it big and crazy and expensive, then is it really your day? Is that what you really want? So I hope they can figure out what they want, both of them, because it is both their special days. So either way, with all that out of the way, with my opinion out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we'll see who we see some more people, make some more drinks, all that jazz. But until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourself, get your ginger ready for hibiscus tests, and have a good day.